Speaking of Vince, how do you feel about Sting finally making the jump?
I think it's great. I think I don't really know how it's going to pan out because I know that Steve has changed a lot as far as what he would want out of this business. So it's a different time, a different generation. I'm not sure where he's at no more. We talk, but once every 6 months, So I love him to death. He's a great friend. I hope the best for him. I think the jump's great. I wish it would have been sooner like everybody else, but it wasn't. But it's now, and I hope the best for him, and I think it's going to be great.
What do you think about how they handled the invasion and the buyout of WCW? Do you think they could have done a lot more?
I think they did. I'm not just saying this because I was part of it, but I think they handled it horribly because they could have hired somebody else to run WCW. As soon as Vince bought the company and give the company to his son Shane, everybody knew it wasn't real no more because everybody knew Shane didn't own the company. If Vince would have really used his head, my opinion, Vince would have had a Dusty Rhodes and Eric Bischoff, somebody that everybody knew Vince didn't like, and then it may have had a chance. But instead, everybody went, he just bought that company and give it to Shane. And so that didn't help things. And then I don't think it given enough time to work. We had WCW versus WWF. It was going to work. Give it a little time, but he didn't, I don't think. I think he pulled the plug too soon.
Yeah, personally, I think he bought WCW just to bury it.
I really believe at the end of things that's how it seems. I hate to say that, but it definitely seems like he bought us just to get us out of the way.
That's unfortunate. So
Think about it. It's endless. Sting versus Rock, Goldberg versus Stone Cold, Sting and Bagwell versus, the Hardy Boys. It's endless matches and endless storylines. The fans would have been happy. The boys would have had jobs. It would have been endless. And it just ended with a crash landing,
Yeah, that's disappointing the crap out of
Very, very disappointing.
And one more question, back to, since we're on the nostalgia note, do you ever jump on the network, the WWE network? What are your thoughts on it?
I really don't, and it's not because I don't try not to. I don't buy the network. If I had it, I check it out from time to time. I just hadn't gone to the trouble of actually buying the product, but I'd watch it. I do watch the product. I like to see who the star is right now. I like to mainly see who they think the star is, who they think is the cornerstone. And I agree with some of them and some of them I don't, but that's not my job to do that. My job is not to judge. My job is to see if I like what they do, and I think they do a good job still. I like some of the stuff they're doing right now with they're doing the thing with Daniel Craig coming back, and the other night I was entertained with their show. So they're doing good again.
Do you see an up-and-comer that nobody's really expected that you think is going to be the next?
There's this guy named Jeff Lewis. I think is a huge up-and-comer, man. I think unbelievable, off the charts. He's a high flyer. He's ripped. He's about 225, shredded. He's got a real big chance. Jeff Lewis. He's unbelievable. Remember that name, buddy. Jeff Lewis. Yeah, check him out. Yeah.